Hello everyone. In last videos I spoke about Edwin. I spoke about all the details and settings you need to apply to him, and I showed everything you need to know about him in high power. And I also showed the teams which he need to be with so he can perform in the best way. This video, I'm gonna talk about Theresa. Theresa, the most dangerous mage and the highest mage which can do damage. And actually, the best thing about her is that since the first day she's published, since 2016, she's stable. She never got weaker. She's always handy. Even with 3 stars, you can use her. I mean, my advice to any player who wanna get a legendary mage and build a team around her, or if you have a magic build, academy, and equipments, and you wanna get a legendary magical hero, go for Theresa first, because she can work with any team which is magical, either tankless, either with one tank, either with 2 tanks. She can always work and work perfectly actually. Now let's have a look on her skills. Shadow Storm, it's her ultimate. It have a very big area of effect, and it also have a big chance of triggering critical strike damage. She can kill a couple of heroes with this ultimate at one time. Magic Scorch, she cast a magic fire at the enemy, which can explode later. Magic Mark, it's a disabling skill. Innate Magic, it's her passive increase for ability power. And at last, the Shadow Form, it's her awakening skill, and it's very nice. The best thing about it is it gives her explosive ability to trigger 3 different types of skills, which are like the Shadow Nova, Shadow Cyclone, and Shadow Barrage. And actually, she's really dangerous when this happens, like when she have her awakening skill. Let's go to the Star Soul. Actually, the most important part about the Star Soul is the person between the buff and the reduction, the damage buff and damage reduction. So what I can say about that is, if your Theresa is lower than 4.5 stars, it's better for you to increase the damage reduction, to increase the defensive ability, the damage reduction. If she's 5 stars or more, I think the damage buff will do the best work with her, because she needs to do damage. She already have the protection from the stars, so it's better to increase the damage buff in this case. That's for the Star Soul. Now, let's go for the equipments. Actually, she had a very nice set of equipments, and the best thing about her is that her equipments, are how can I say it? It's very flexible. As example, this Southern Face. If I'm fighting a player who is using a physical team or a strong physical team with smoke as example, I need armor, right? So I will use this one. It increases the armor with 532 points. That's a massive increase for armor. So I'm usually changing or switching between those two, the Thousand Face and the Guardian Buckler. When I'm fighting against a physical team, like a player with strong, high power and physical team, this one is the best, the Southern Face, this one. All right. If I'm fighting against a magical team, a player with a strong magical team, I use this one, the Guardian Buckler. All right. That's for the passive skill. For the active skill, you can either use any of those. Both of them are very nice and effective. But this one is for fast killing. Like this one, the Savior Stick, it's increase the ability to kill the player. Like it increase the damage, the magical damage which the opponent receive. So it is a fast killing equipments. It help you to kill the opponents faster. This one, the Force Book, that's what I prefer, because actually, to be honest, most of my opponents are using smoke. And not most of my opponents, but like whoever wanna beat my team needs to use smoke. like some distraction from behind. So this force book is the best one, especially to beat the players in higher ranks in the arena in our current server 901. I need to use this one. That's for the equipments. Now let's go for the rune cores. I'm using right now the red color, which increases the ability power and energy regain and critical strike level and armor. You can also use the green color, which is also nice. It increases dodge, armor, and health, and magic penetration, and critical strike level. My advice to you is, if your Theresa is more than 5 stars, use the red color. If she's less than 5 star, use the green color. Because the green color is more defensive. It increases the dodge. The dodge is the unit which work against the basic attacks. So it will give her more protection if she's 3 stars or 4 stars. And armor, against any strong physical team, she will be effective in this case. And health. All right. So if she's lower than 5 stars, go for the green color. If she's higher than 5 stars, go for the red one. That's for the rune cores. For the beast soul, she's a pure damager. Like I can't think that there is any beast soul that can work better than Phoenix for her. So definitely 3 stars, 4, 5. Phoenix is the best one to buff her damage. That's for the beast soul. And for the prayer, it's a basic thing. If you want to use a hero, he must be 4 dots. For the hero codex, she is a part of the Legend Alliance, and this Deathrock, and the Horror Story, the Gifted, and Avengers. I like this group. So that's for the hero codex. So let's talk about the heroes which can work with her. Oh, I forgot the latent energy also. That's her current latent energy. I was trying to get the 4 orange, like the 4 orange statues, but I couldn't because actually it drains a lot of diamonds to make this hone. So I would just make it later when I upgrade it to level 20 or to the highest possible level. That's for the latent energy. But if you have Theresa with latent energy, you better try to prioritize the critical resist level, like the second one here, the critical resist level, or like the absolute armor and magic resist, because these are the most important things in the latent energy in general. So now let's have a look about who are the best heroes she can perform with. And actually the best thing about her is that she can perform with any kind of teams. Either like I'm not gonna show my own heroes, I'm gonna show the heroes of other players. So she can adapt with teams like this guy. He's using her with the energy draining team, so it's more of a fully defensive team but a damage dealer in the back row, and it's a very nice formation to use. Or like let's have a look on others. Who is using her? Who is using her? I'm not finding anyone else using her. This one. He's using her with a pure magical team: Uther, Merlin, Crash, Syntax, Theresa. And it's like Uther is the shield of all the team, Merlin give the buff to Theresa, and Theresa kill all the others by one ultimate. That's also a very nice team. This guy using her same way as the first guy with the energy draining team. So anyway, she can be working with any kind of teams, with the airborne team, with the draining team, with any kind of team. You can find her working well with you, and that's the best thing about her. She can work with Edwin and Blaine, she can work with Ariel and Vortex, she can work with anyone, tankless team if you want, and that's the best thing about her. So that's everything about Theresa, and I hope this video will help you if you are going to get her or if you are willing to get her, and have a nice gaming.